We now return to Anno 1800. I have a ship
A new commission?
missing. Ah, there it is.
Unfurl the sail.
All right. What were we doing?
You've got our interests at heart.
That is not what I'm after. This. All right. So we've got the sewing machine set up. Next comes the rum. We've also got fur coats, and fur requires cotton. And I didn't bother to look to see if I had a cotton seed plant thing. But I don't think I could bring it to the New World anyway. So, thankfully, we have it here. So, that sort of cements my idea a little bit more. This island does too. We're gonna start setting up the hacienda, and we're going to get a cotton plantation so that we can take care of all of that, because we do have hunting available here. We do, yes. Hunting lodge requires fur. I guess it just does it. Question where we're going to find that, I'm not sure. I guess maybe we could do it up here. Kind of up in this area away from everything where the cemetery is going to be. But right now we need to... There we go. Need to get to the right area. Right now we need to come over here, and we are going to...
Ready the ropes?
Well, what are we going to need? We will need... pier? Pier takes bricks. We got enough bricks, but we might not have enough for the hacienda. Hacienda's going to take... Okay. No?
Fleet awaiting orders.
Take that. Take bricks. We're going to need a lot more bricks.
Make sail!
Steel? Do we think we're going to need steel over there? Not really sure. Alright. And I wanted to bring some
Coordinates
aluminium back, didn't I? Now let's think about that. Barrels at 100, we don't need to boost that at all. Right. Doing. Helium extractor, that increases maintenance cost too. Okay, cloth. Well, okay, that's all cloth industries. Does fur dealer fall under that? Or is that just like a cotton mill? Type production. Drinks, modules, crops, mines and quarries. And multi-factory? Similar to regular... No. I don't know what category that falls under. But I would assume it is underneath cloth. Even though it's fur. But it requires... Can I just do like a cloth industry search? Building categories. By items. Bricks, breweries, cloth industries. Yes, it does. Okay, so we have a conundrum there, where was it this one? All cloth industries productivity boosted. Shall I Shall I
The
make...
people celebrate your leadership.
So it is the cotton mill and the fur dealer. Which means that if I bring a cotton mill here, constructible only... Okay, well that answers that question then, doesn't it? So it has to be made into cotton back in the New World and then brought here. This, can we put... Well, I mean, there's no point in sending fur there to send it back. Alright, never mind. Well, the end goal is the fur dealer. So I think maybe it would be best to leave this here, making more fur, rather than making more cotton to shove into a fur dealer. That makes sense, right? Sure. Okay, what else? We don't probably need any of this. Marketplaces, bank, residences. I mean, this is all... Yeah, alright. Off you go. Although while we're going, why don't we just take wood and brick with us? Alright. That'll go bring aluminum back. Alright.
You can rely on us.
Didn't I send another one over here? Why are you so much slower? There's no way that took that much more effort.
Keep her constant. The people celebrate your leadership.
Okay. So, we do have a lot of people, but
You should go sit in the shed, boss.
I still kind of think we can conserve that just for nothing else than the money. We can remove those and add them to the hacienda. Even though it'll lower... I don't think it'll matter too much here. We're not really caring too much about boosting that. A little bit of culture here. Just for the added Fiesta pack, must be that. No pirates. Well, I don't really think I need to have an escort anymore. I don't think that my trade ships are going to be under threat. But I guess I could send it anyway. We already have this one here. I could just... Like, what's its purpose? Its purpose is bringing rum. Oh, right, it's going to a completely different island. I mean, they are in the same vicinity. But it's probably best just not to exacerbate that. Just keep it going how it is. Are you here? You are here. Right. Now let's just all the way. Okay. How about? Let's see. We can maybe come off of this road. That's a little bit better. So we'll be deleting that once we get there. For now, I will just connect this so it has a connection. Here. Free harbor needed. Is this not? Oh, I had a little too close, I guess. Can we do better? I guess we can flatten it out here. For fuck's sake, give me the road. Thank you. Okay, now. Hacienda. It has quite the coverage. If we really want it to be good, useful in any way, kind of has to go like right about there. Wish I could zoom out a little further. That's pretty much perfect right there. Too much more land usage. Okay.
The city has grown more beautiful.
Hacienda. So, first things first. Hacienda doesn't... The road doesn't fit off of that, so this has to go like this somehow and connect up.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Okay. So, these two are filling in for one because of this.
No more space here.
It's not really costing me that much, but if I change it and turn it into just one, we get a brewery in.
Played all the rancheras I know.
That fits real nice. This. Now make rum. And we'll need to do that again. And I suppose we could just flip it around and do it right here because it would probably fit. Perfect. So, that's one to ship away. Now, in the interests, perhaps, of making this a little bit bigger, I could add another one. But now I'm thinking maybe I don't need to. Let me look. See some change. Rum. Rum is a... Okay, we can get 2 off of 2 with only 1 lumberjack. There's not that. For now. This should have access to all storage, yeah, so we don't actually even need it over there.
If they don't bring some first...
Okay, well, this is getting there. I mean...
Frigate first class.
This just has access. It has access to whatever comes out of the hacienda. haciendas. That is not what I want. Yeah. We'd have to make our own farm field. Okay. Of course it requires more. Of course it does. Oh, this damn thing. I wish it was a lot easier to sort through this. Fur coats, there we go. So to get one fur dealer, which handles only, wow, only 2,500 or 2,200 artisans or 1,500 engineers, it's not a lot. But we will need a full cycle. Of course.
But where to?
Oh my fucking eyes. That's gonna be too far, isn't it? Well, fuck, I guess it just goes back here then, doesn't it? Fine. Now you're getting it from the alpaca. I mean, I really don't need to be overly concerned with the space. I could probably... because that's 12, and here is how much? 16. Could remove 16 to move that round. Whatever. Keep that over here so it's close to that. Alright, there's my two. Actually, they only support one cotton mill anyway. Two plantations to one mill, which I guess... we could push a little bit more. let's just push this a little bit more. So now we got a rum for local. We got 2 rum that should have enough so that when we send a group here, we'll pick that up. With any luck, this will get started here. Fuck, should I just do that here too? I guess so, huh? Let's just... Let's just get started after all.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Would that have fit better in there anyway? Whatever time we can save. Fits back here better anyhow. Just for fun. Just for fun, just because I can. No. Damn it. There. There. Okay, I'm satisfied. Got that. Should have some stuff in stock now. Hopefully. A little bit of cotton cloth. Alright, it'll still take a while. Back home.
Ready for a challenge.
As much as I do like having multiples, screw it. We'll send you
Awaiting new horizons.
send you for free. Nothing bad happens, right? If they're unescorted, like there aren't. I don't think there are events. I don't think so. World. Alright. So here, we are loading rum. Here we are loading cloth. Coming back here to unload them in Bright Sands. And yes, for now that's it. You're bringing beer over that way. It's not necessary, really. That's happening in the New World. Okay. Those ones are good to go. That one is fine. Alright. So, now, what we need to set up are 2 hunting cabins, which do not, I believe, count as animal farms. I could have some around here, or I
Your
could
ship
expand
has
down here.
returned from its voyage.
But I do think is that the correct thing to do? I think I actually brought it for these guys so that they could expand the hacienda more. Since these guys produce their own goods. Yeah. Because I wanted to bring back aluminium. Yeah. Okay. Now what's fun about this is that we could decorate this area. I wonder if it's because the crops are touching. My understanding of how the haciendas worked was that a road had to be attached directly to the hacienda, like the pathway. And since that's just a regular road here, that's not pathway. But it must be because the crops are touching it or something.
I bet they let Machinas
I don't know,
do
it
all the
works.
work.
I don't know why it works. I don't know why we're dragging it to the hacienda when you should actually be dragging it here. Managed to fill up that rum pretty damn quick. But yeah, we can customize this a little bit more. I could put the decoration specific to the hacienda and make this like a walled-off thing. Fun if I wanted to. I think it's fine how it is right now, though. Two cycles of that produces more than enough cotton, so I think we're good to go. That one fur dealer up and running with provisions for expansion to 4 hunting cabins, 2
celebrate your
fur
leadership.
dealers, and a partridge and a pear tree. Now, I do have subsidiary islands that I could also bring the fur into, or the hunting cabins into, if I wanted to. I have a feeling we will need expansion in future for trade goods to be brought back, so we'll keep these goods here just so that we can build up. I do have my 2 log cabins to provide. I don't know why this is even coming here. That's just putting more effort onto this, whereas the hacienda has no such limitations. I should be taking it. We'll wait until that little thing goes. I should be bringing it over here. Haciendas have that advantage. There's no cart limit. Select a policy. Reduces resident food consumption, increases efficiency of sawmills, lumberjack huts, and orchards. These do not count as orchards. We have no orchards. Reduce food consumption. I don't think that's a problem. It should be slowly going up anyway. Hold on. Where are we? Fried plantains. Fried plantains cover 700 hornilleros, of which there are. So actually, we're not making any advantage here just yet. Whereas we do need that lumber. Specifically for rum production. And in fact, we need another one anyway because we got 3 rum distilleries here. Increases productivity by only 20%. Lowers maintenance costs. I think we're balanced on the fried plantain, so let's do specialized lumberjack training. We're not making our own planks here anymore. So yeah, I think we're fine. If we wanted to be a little slightly more efficient here. That way it's that much closer. Well, I don't know. It says that lumber's going up, despite the fact that it should actually be going down. Wood, rather. Should actually be going down because, you know, these should be... Well, it's doing so because there's nobody here. Right? Like, we're full up on this, so it's not producing any, but once we start the production cycle again, then it's going to get screwed. So, let's do a copy-paste here. And then, if and when we need to expand, we'll just move all those. But yeah, removing the workload from here is a better idea. Just get it all around the hacienda. Another reason why they're so overpowered. Are we here? We're here. Lower that so I don't wreck myself. May as well just take it all now, right? Like, it'll probably make enough to fill itself in. I'm sure we'll need more aluminium at home eventually anyway.
Of course. Come join us.
Yeah, we're cool. It's going to be a while yet before we come back to this place, so... Old World, Bright Sands. And anyway, so... right, I think I want to save this area because as we expand we will no doubt need more farms, more future everything, and this is going to be an increasingly small area, probably for keeping that production together. So I think I will continue with this idea and we'll just move up here. For the hunting. God, even this fits almost. How serendipitous. Not even the intention. Okay. Well, if we're going to do that, we may as well also put the factories in the area. Inside the cemetery, why not? Just fix you for fun. Out of curiosity. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Okay. suppose if I put it here, no, that will go past any future mine there. I got rid of that road. I don't really anticipate myself building too much up here. In fact, this whole thing that I just did is kind of unnecessary. Maybe once we get a tourist district, it might go up into here, but like, I'm not going to build housing all the way up in here. I just wanted to space it properly. So let's actually... that. Bit of warehouse here. We inevitably need that coal mine. Nice. Hunter's Lodge.
What brings you here, Master?
It's actually interesting that despite stuff being in the way, it's still very effective. Whatever. Kind of stupid to have a bunch of a road network here. Shortcut that. Just for the one.
Watch your fingers.
I don't know what else we'll do here. Okay. So that... crying out loud. For coats. 2 labs. Cabins. We've got 2 cotton mills, so really I could, if I dare, add another one. As well as 2 more hunting cabins. We are low on the people, though, so we need to alleviate that first and foremost. See just where that gets me. We should have some sewing machines, correct?
I don't have all I need for my canvas.
No. That's a bit of a problem. We have a basic need that I did not fulfill. Okay. No. Go. So we'll be putting that back in after all. I saw that that was only a 97%. Close enough. Click the fucking
I had better
thing.
leave it to set.
The whole time we've not been making any of these because we are low on everything. Great. I don't have anything else I have been needing this for. I'm using it to make my own planks. Not sure I need to, though. Went down immediately. Why? Why would you tell me that's at 100% if it's not?
The people celebrate your leadership.
It's freaking weird. Alright. This area is going to be a bit of a mess. Probably fitting one here because we'll eventually need it for these. I imagine we'll have like a concrete thing going on at some point. Having another one here with a warehouse in the area would probably be a good idea. That can wait. Not quite there yet for that need. I thought those were the same thing. Oh, I guess it was just the variety theater. All right. So I've reimagined this. Now, get something like that. Or even something like that, and then have these two be open and freely available. No. To come over here. How did we do that here? Okay, well, very similar to this then, I guess. Or maybe not so much. We can just take one of these trees. Something like that. And then if I can remember... Quite an amazing feat in itself. Here we go. Plaza.
That fish pie smells good, lads.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? But maybe something like that up front would just kind of make it less boring. Well, that's not really the front of it. entryway a little more grandiose. Sure. And then here we can just borrow from. Sure. Yeah, and we'll actually probably end up swapping that to some degree. Yeah, we're gonna be probably doing this a little bit more, trying to break up the grid like so, still maintaining. I did have an idea. Oh, right. So I was thinking about this, right? So, like, what I can do, because what the original layout had was the square around like a central plaza, so that you had like the greenery on the inside. I'll just illustrate. So, like, there's a square of greenery on the inside surrounded, right? But that only makes for a 9x9. But then what I can do is I can actually squeeze the road and then do it on this one. And then that allows me to run one of these things down. So we can have our little squares and also make things look kind of different and nice. And maybe that'll help also to break up some of the monotony. We'll get there. Does that cover everybody?
I'll boost to that.
Well, I don't. I'm sure. It looks like it does. There's only one way we're going to find out. But then we can also see where it goes over to here. And so I do think that I want the original city to kind of cut off here before we transition into maybe workers and farmers' houses, because I think well, I don't know. I mean, maybe we won't have to go that deep into it, and I can pull this back and make some farms here too, and it'll just surround that little industrial city as it becomes.
A scattering of blossom.
Has my ship come in yet? There it is.
The people celebrate your leadership.
You.
I've uncovered a meaty.
You know what?
opportunity.
No, Nate.
Look in my eyes. You
Every goddamn time we try to do something for him.
Stations!
Let's see what you conjure up.
Set sail!
Which I guess says what it needs to, right? Like, I'm behind on my ability to do the diving quests. You know, one of the things that has now stymied me here is that being able to take on some, well, I guess it was mostly the Perforians, being able to take them on made the pirates happy too. One other thing I guess I could do is I could start going on some of these expeditions. Just to get some extras out of it. Because we've actually stopped getting a lot of those quests. Okay. So the whole reason we were waiting on that aluminium was for the post office. Which doesn't fucking fit. You'll have to take out 2 of those houses. Put it right by the pub. We're not going to get that whole crew. Which is okay, because that's what the post office boxes are for. This would probably be a better idea. I may just add a strip that side eventually. It's actually these ones that gotta go. Oh. God, I guess I can't eyeball shit anymore. I was off by a lot. Alright, well, fuck. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Figure out a place for it. You know, like, I can turn off... I can cut this out, for example, and put a post box there, because these are just little 1x1s. Put that in the area here or something. We'll find a space for it. It's going to be real heckin' awkward. I mean, I could put it on the other side of the hospital, but again, I kind of wanted to do things that make them look better, more interesting. It's rather important to add visual interest. Putting it like here, for example, would allow me to fill in a space and then get rid of a row of these. Fortunate placement, though. We'll go here. I'll take care of this whole sector, including
One
down
final
here.
look.
Happiness, whatever. Do it over here too.
A
Huzzah!
beautiful structure, no? And what joy it's going to bring, distributing letters from all over the world.
The first post box. Huzzah, huzzah. Is this goddamn ship here yet? Then we can finally fill in the square here. Hooray. Well, you know what? Both. And we'll just borrow it in the future. Yay!
Hide the bottle! It's the boss!
So now we got to come up with ideas for how to get these up and around the areas. Because I've filled them all in. I guess if I push this that way, going here, it's still not going to get everybody. But anyway, fly prohibited. It's just local mail. This just produces on its own. So you guys now have local mail, right? Regional mail, air transport goods. This just makes local mail. Okay. I don't know how to make the rest of that then. Air transport? Ah, air mail sorting office. I see, I see. I think you guys can also have that. I mean, it should just work, right? Residents using this post office. So the more residents in the area, the more it produces. So it just produces it on its own. In theory. Now that does boost population. So I might have to take a look at my needs here because I might have just done myself a disservice. But everybody's got mail. Hooray! Whatever good that is. Alright, let's finish off by actually walking through our finished little area here. Get off the boat. See what it looks like. First thing you see is the giant cannery here. The goulash factory. But then you get to walk into here and see the Santa. You got a delivery quest?
Every day is Christmas to me. I'm always buying too many gifts. Think I can take some of them back before they're opened?
Hope it's not gruel today.
Presents in the streets. I don't think it counts as being off here. Here's our little park. May have added that in off camera, I don't remember. back when I was still trying to beautify a lot of these areas. I think that these little side quests would be a lot easier to accomplish. There's the Grand Avenue.
Ooh, such splendid feathers.
What in the hell do these Christmas presents look like? This is when it's like lumber or something. It's just a box right in the middle of the street. Characters on wheelchairs. That's interesting. Okay, well I must be blind or something. Either that or the presents are very small compared to what I think they're supposed to look like. Where the hell are these presents? Ah, right. Now that I know where to find the plaza, I can remove those and get the actual texture that I want. Well, I don't know. The only reason to do these little foot quests is because they unlock emotes. Like you can shoot fireworks, you can do a couple other things, which I'm not really sure because I've never done this quest before. But it's such a fucking pain in the ass, I'm not sure that it's even worth it. Where is... I cannot believe this. Are they just around the guy?
Staging it in the open air, apparently.
Because surely he popped up because of this. There's some. I'll find 5 of those.
Has my ship finally come in?
I see another biscuit.
Hello? Jesus.
I'd rather thank you than spank you.
Alright.
New orders?
So now we'll see how long it takes until that disappears on me. Just be upset at me for no goddamn reason. Okay, well anyway, I think now this is complete. It's as complete as it's going to be. Left a lot of squares. I thought this was going to be a bit bigger than it ended up being. Who knows? Maybe in the future we'll still have reason to be here. You know, I might need industrial output. The oil will probably have to be a thing if we're going to bring power over here, although the only thing we need to do is bring engineers to the island. I don't know that it's worth getting the investors on this island, to be honest with you, other than just maybe revenue if I have to. But it is probably going to be better to just put my efforts towards this honkin' thing. Okay, not this one. This is also a complete island now. Good. This. Get it going towards this, because this is going to be a mega project here. And we still haven't even gone to Mbeza. We haven't done a lot of stuff. So we'll get on that. Everything. This little Victorian village is good to go. And I'll probably put a little park or something in here. Just on my own. Yeah. Alright. And then what? And then I guess we gotta come back here. Now, why did I...
Still a long way to go.
Was it the beer? We could make here. We are making our own stuff. We can get this going. This was another island I wanted to complete. But we need to do one here too. Well, you know what? Really? Damn it. No. For now. Everything for now. Post offices work like production buildings and continually to produce mail. It just occurred to me. Increase the stock of the local mail by 3 tons. The hell does that mean? By turning it on for these people?
No one turns down Wibble socks.
Well, look at that.
Daniels.
Look how quickly that went away. We made a positive 1 altogether. Great. Christ. Oh, it's already gone up? Does that just mean increase your stock by?
I feel bad for the poor jornaleros.
First, we'll need a hangar, and a big one at that.
Okay, she's telling me that's part of the airmail, I guess.
Has ended.
Anyway, it occurred to me. I just allowed all these guys to have this, and there may be people who aren't getting it, but I don't think that's a problem.
In
You?
this gentle bow, am I quite content?
See, these ones aren't allowed to have it, but I don't think... Like, it's not affecting their happiness to not get it, unlike the other things, right?
A farmer's life may be humblest, but
Are they just feeding off of a stock? Ah. 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 I didn't realize I had that many that they were now going to be consuming this. Oh, we've got a lot. We're about to have a crisis there. Okay, well, I guess the fact that we're now doubling up on this is a necessity. We now have to have 2 production chains of coats, because now we'll be making it for our friends as well. Gotta be like this. Are you gonna complain? Alright. Well, anyway. That's a lot. That's a lot. And that's still not enough. There. Balanced for now. We're just going to have to anticipate preparations for the next block, getting that population up. The whole thing I'm doing here is trying to get 500 engineers. We're quite some ways away from that. We're not even at 500 artisans. We're running out of people. Alright. But at least we got that. So that's the thing. Oh. Except I wasn't even giving it away. How dumb.
You've got our interests
How
at heart.
dumb. Don't, oh, well, I just turned the... Okay. As long as we've got the goods. As long as we've got the goods.
A
fact,
competitor's island
I could just-
is under siege.
Turn this on for everybody, correct? And why not? Because it increases my... It increases the population by just a little bit.
You reached a new milestone.
So much so that it bumped me over and we're now a city. Hooray. Goody good. Okay, well this has gone on long enough. Our march to 500 should not be that difficult. I mean, honestly, I could just double what I've got here and just call it good if I wanted to be sloppy about it, which I might. I don't know. Anyway, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.